Quanto em casa? Como em casa? You gotta be learning quickly so you can be cousin. So learn quickly. Watch out. Quanto em casa? I got some film to catch up with. Benji, do you have it yet? Want me to pass it? I know how. Not sure. You'll learn. That's it. Nobody's gonna learn how to be cosmic. Where's my run?
Jumping for Gatorade. You got one Gatorade. I'm going to the office. Yeah, so you guys are really very conversation about trailer lot. I'm ready to get my Ja, das war schon mal. Chabad is saving that from saving. We're gonna be kind of shit like I even man when I love this job but I man.
Yesh
Meira all my spread the spurs. This is not say let's scholarship the Torah Though.
Amen.
Layla make cover her check Tranquility davening Albert Raphael Calvary Everton Casino. He is translated to 7 and Mata. ومن خلق معطينا كما تشمل فيها تشميت الصبر هل شميت فيها أكثر عدينا يوم القصر some شيء وشيء هذا later بس هذه شيء سام بس سام بابا شكرا مرات نسأل كما دبر سام بابا بس هذا ثاني نين بس هو سام بابا هذه ناي كنا سوي شيء Afghanistan 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 Dominance of the Shivahoi is articulate, coloring marketplace, Mopastal, even beyond is representation of its master. Shimkan led by following of himself, Yushim, Agadir, Liam, Peter, or Hatadi night on holidays. Simshad, whoever. I'm kind of nice. I know quite some of my kind of leading cover. Son of Capra, Peter, and I know. By time, our son stubborn around the child. But I'm enough of it. I some throw the place will shall be shame up of our 29. I sign so much. Elena. So you're not going to put it off and off, and I sit up and put it. Touching charging the vice section of our can make her of a shame on there. I have already now, like her, I didn't know. They shall in a shove of my tub and on cake. On generally, you know, the creation of a vaccine of a position of much of this color is much of the one. It's not going to become a issue. I have a kind of part of the shop. Well, it's like here, man. H made up. H made up all the mind shop. The shower. Amen. Let me come across the church and the person of the top. Me on the Baba, remain. Amen. The Chabad is a son of a straw. Father, I'm going to be sure, amen. Amen. Yes, sure, I'm in 5 to the lane of person, amen. Amen. Hallelujah. So it's mine for tournament. بينما هذه أوكرس ما هي هذا فلش ما يفعل.
Amen. 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 רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכס את ישראל והכיר בלהם תנא מצווה שניים על דרך עצמם צדקאי יגדיל תורה ויעלה. אמן. אמן. Amen. 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 Today in Jewish history, today is a Rebbitzin Chaya Mushka, the 25th of Adar Sheni, the birthday of the Rebbitzin. She was born in 1901. She was just a bit older than the Rebbe. And right after she passed away, around a month later, the Rebbe made the campaign. Said to celebrate our birthdays. It's interesting to note that the campaign was done in honor of the Rebbetzins' birthday after she passed away. And we see the idea of celebrating our birthdays not just during a person's lifetime, just to make a party, but we're celebrating life, and that celebration of life continues even after a person passes on. That was 01 in, I think it was, I'm not sure, it was 1989, 2000, what was it? No, her birthday, she passed away in 88. I was in 4th grade. I remember saying after she passed away, so the Rebbe made a big deal. She passed away on the a few months after 22nd of Shvat, on the Rebbetzins' birthday today. That's when the Rebbe made a big deal. Everyone should celebrate their birthdays. That's when the Rebbe came out the campaign celebrating birthdays on the Rebbetzins' birthday. The Rebbetzin passed away in 1988. The Rebbetzin passed away in 88. The Rebbe Gimel Tam was in 94. Rebbetzin passed away in 1988. However, I don't remember if it was 99 or 2000. In Michigan, there was right after the Rebbetzins' birthday on 25th. So that night on 26th, there was they only called him Menachem Mendel only 8 days later, but Mendel Mom was born. That means tonight's his birthday, right? Mendelman's birthday. So we wish him a very good year, a happy year, a healthy year, successful year. And all the brachas from Al Tav. And anyone give us a bracha? You're the one with the power. As soon as the time kicks in, we want brachas.
Everybody should have all the brachas.
Amen.
Especially it's obvious that we all deserve it because we're here to daven with a minion. We should continue having inspiration to do.
Amen. Today's also the anniversary of death of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babel. We just read about him in the Megillah. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylonia, the king of Iraq, and he was a wicked, obviously a very wicked person. He destroyed the Beis Hamikdash. He's the one that brought all the Jews into exile during the destruction of the first Beis Hamikdash. He's responsible for the death of thousands and thousands. And so his final death was we celebrated a celebration. Okay, we have time for one halacha that we'll about. All right, the oven in which we bake matzah. So today we had a discussion here about a model matzah bakery. We have practice baking matzah, and the discussion was to use our pizza oven we have over here. Now, obviously, the matzah which we bake in there, we use it on Pesach because it's a pizza oven. But in all seriousness, this is just for kids' play, just to see how matzah is made, just for the fun effect and for the learning experience. But could we bake matzah in a pizza oven? It's a fair question. Could we bake matzah? We let's say we live in Italy in the year 1492. They had a lot of pizza ovens. Italy, probably. But now we want to bake matzah there. So could we use a matzah oven that was used for? And the answer is, of course we could, as long as we kosher it, as long as we kosher it in the proper way. And that means we have to do what's called libun. Libun means that we have to burn it. Now, you may say that that's quite easy.
If it's a wood oven, you do 4, 5, 6 more logs. And when you try to reach the temperature, it'll reach over 1,000 degrees.
Okay, so we might say it's an oven. Of course, it gets fire. Okay, that's fair. You can do that, but you just got to make sure that there's, to the extent of sparks coming out of the walls, every single inch of that wall has to be completely on fire. And if it's less than that, if not the whole entire walls were red hot, and it's not considered kosher. You have to make sure that the coals cover there for the entire oven. Make sure it's completely covered, either with coals, with logs, or however we're doing it. Or just with a blowtorch.
Yeah.
Now, the right thing to do is to clean it out completely first. Have it completely cleared out. And to wait a little bit for it to cool down. And then afterwards, make a fire. And that's actually what we do in modern ovens. We don't have to kosher it the way they used to kosher, because the whole idea of koshering an oven is, even from regular food on Pesach, bake your chicken on Pesach. So in order to bake your chicken, you want to use your regular oven. So the idea is that whatever the highest temperature something was cooked in there on, you got to kosher with a higher temperature. So whatever the highest temperature was, you got to. And so self-clean, today we have something called self-clean. Self-clean ovens do exactly that. Take it to a temperature which is higher than the regular temperature. So what we do is put it to, if obviously anything inside, you take it out. The best thing in Pesach kitchen, of course, folks. You don't have a Pesach kitchen. So you clear it out, put it to the highest temp, put it to. After self-clean, a lot of gook in there. Now empty that out, and we do one more time. Now, Shulchan Aruch doesn't take it that far even. Saying that's good. That's a good koshering. Shulchan Aruch says what you should do is I guess you call it self-clean. Make it what's called libun gomer, where it's completely red hot at all the walls. Let it cool down. Don't use the same fire for the matzah, let it cool, and then do the matzah. So when we do kasha, we need to take it a step further. You don't have to. You're not taking it a step further. It's not the halacha. Whoever wants to be extra strict, that's what they do. Because it's going to be still little big particles. So that's what we do over here. We do 2 runs of self-cleaning. Do it and go. Do it overnight. Do it overnight, clear it out, and do it again.
I did it oven that hot.
Today's day or old time? Self-clean. Modern ovens, not all. You pay more for an oven that has self-clean. Then you have to take a blowtorch. First, it's clean up and go with the blowtorch, and take every inch with the blowtorch and make it red hot. The top, the bottom, the right, the left, and the back. Huh? Has to be red in the dark, not red in the day. Yeah.
Wouldn't the whole oven smell bad?
Is it gonna smell bad?
Wouldn't the whole oven smell bad? And then you put the matzah in it. And then you put the matzah in it. It might smell bad. That's what I'm saying.
Smell bad from what? From the fire?
The oven getting burned.
No, it's gonna smell. Ovens are meant for fire. You can't take your fire. You shouldn't use it. It's gonna, if it's smell, your smell's gonna be there from your gefilte fish maybe 2 weeks ago or a year. But the oven's fire is gonna take the smell out. It's gonna burn any smell out. Yes. But that's a good question. For a tray, that's what we do. We kasher, no problem. Kasher tray oven. However, what we shouldn't do is kasher from milchiks to fleishiks or fleishiks to milchiks. That's like we shouldn't do. That's what it says. So we shouldn't do that. But what we could do is kasher it from chametz to Pesach or treif to kosher, and then you make whatever you want. Now that you kasher it, you want to make milchiks, make doesn't want fleishiks, make but you kasher and move on to Pesach. Yeah. It's like we shouldn't do this. All right, today we milchiks. Tomorrow fleishiks. The Xera is there to help us. Because we're gonna make it, we're not gonna know what's. We're gonna make a mistake. Was the milchiks fleishiks? Pesach, it's an accepted thing to kasher for Pesach. So since you're kashering for Pesach, so now it's kashered already. Do whatever you want with it. Just like if it was made by mistake treif, again you can kasher whatever you want.
Back and forth, just one.
Right. So same thing. Once you kashered it already, so you kashered, fine. So now it's not a fleishik. It's not a fleishik oven. Once it's kashered, it's not fleishik, not milk. It's nothing. It's a clean kosher oven. So now you can do whatever you want. But to say, you know what, I'm going to kasher from fleishiks to milchiks, from milk to fleishiks, that we don't do. Yeah. What do you need? If you rent that hotel.
If you're going to go and stay like going like stay there like one night, they're not like kosher kitchen.
Not worth your headache. You know, is there such a there also? Really? I don't remember. Really?
In general, that's it. Kosher. You know, either on Pesach, not Pesach. That's it.
That's kosher. You can do whatever you want with it.
Let's say you got countertop.
I just got a small of it.
Countertop. You only use it as nothing else. But former chef, I know that when you take flour and starts to bake, the essence sticks to the walls, and eventually it will become common.
If it's used for Pesach only, so then it's a Pesach oven. It's a Pesach oven, and you can cook with it anything on Pesach. If it's fleishik, milk, it's fire.
Yeah.
But you can cook whatever you want with it, and we're not worried about. Okay, first of all, you're not using it for matzah, because we don't cook our matzah unless you want to warm up your matzah. But we're not worried about flour sticking to the walls, because what are you baking with flour?
No,
you don't bake with
what
flour.
I'm saying is, if you want to make, homemade more than that.
Oh, if you want to make kosher matzah, so then it's,
You have to butcher all over again.
if it's from Kesach stuff, you're saying?
Because, like it or not, if you make the matzah, flour's gonna fall.
Why I was gonna fall in the oven? Is this
Exactly, on the walls and stuff, and eventually, it gets moisture, or, and I'm just, thinking outside of the
so
box.
I can't see anybody oven commercial matzah, commercially matzah, even for a family in such an oven. The only thing I see is doing it for fun, for teaching kids. But technically, you could bake matzah such oven, and if you're doing that, I don't think. If it's kosher already, then it's not an issue. It's gonna burn the flour off, and it's gonna be self-koshering itself the whole time. Huh? Good? Yeah. What?
You can buy stuff that doesn't say kosher Pesach before, and you can put it like in a place, don't open it. They're going to put it only on Pesach.
What do you mean, potatoes?
Like, you know what? She asked me about fish and stuff. Okay, but like ketchup and stuff like that.
No. Ketchup has to be kosher Pesach.
So they say there's like Rabbanim, they do that.
Those are
It
shit.
can be like, you buy all these things before,
No.
and you can put it in this place.
I'll explain. I'll explain. When you're asking about something being batal b'shishim, something nullified before Pesach. Yes, we'll learn about that. But not something which is chametz. Something which is chametz not. Something which is not chametz. So some people, we'll learn about it. We'll come here. We'll learn about it.
She told me to ask you now. Like, no.
We're gonna learn about.
They want to buy.
No.
Make it expensive.
Well, you could. No. You can't. Something which is not kosher base is not kosher base. Done. Some people have a custom of cooking all their food for Pesach before Pesach, and the reason for that custom is not my custom. I'm saying the reason for that custom is. The reason for the custom is. Huh? No. The reason is that chametz cannot be nullified. Even the smallest amount, even if you have a gazillion times, if you have a little bit of chametz, a little bit of bread, falls into a huge pot of chicken soup, it's not going to and it's the whole thing comes chametz. However, before Pesach, there is the rule of batal b'shishim. Anything is, I have to give 60 times as much of something before Pesach, then it becomes batal. So therefore, if you have 60 times a pot of 600 ounces. 61 ounces, 60 ounces of chulin, 60 ounces pot of chulin, and 1 ounce of milk by mistake falls in there. So the rule is that it becomes nullified. If it was by mistake, it becomes nullified. If you did it on purpose, it doesn't. If you did it by mistake. And the same thing, if it was chametz into something Pesachdik, before Pesach. Before Pesach, it becomes nullified. On Pesach, it can't become nullified. And therefore, there are some people that cook all their food for Pesach before Pesach, so they don't come to have that problem.
Very good question.
Yeah, we're ready tonight. Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna have a whole. We have still.
No. Any food that's not kosher for Passover, it's not allowed to eat on Passover.
So define what not kosher Pesach means. Does it mean that it doesn't say in a kosher Pesach, or it's not kosher Pesach? Not everything that's kosher Pesach says in a kosher Pesach. For example, I had today a delicious grapefruit. It didn't say it anywhere, but it's kosher Pesach.
So you have to know
Because it's a natural grapefruit. A grapefruit is kosher Pesach. Now, if I took that grapefruit and I cooked it in my not kosher Pesach pot, now it's no more kosher. Now it's no longer kosher Pesach. Not a problem. You might want to wash it off, just in case it touched it touched your cookies. But it's in itself is not kosher Pesach. Again, we want to wash it off, but in itself, a grapefruit is a grapefruit, and grapefruit is always kosher Pesach. So it doesn't have to stay on it. It doesn't have to have a stamp on it that says kosher Pesach.
I don't know what kosher Pesach.
So we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn every day. We're learning. We're learning a little bit more about Pesach. All right, Naya, page 118. The birthday boy himself is gonna daven, I think. So the mashgiach there was asking.
Cake for today. And a cake for today. Daddy.
I see him.
Yeah.
And a cake for Manuel's birthday.
So on his birthday, we thought that people put the birthday's on a yard side. Hoera van de Gabriel en Williams. Adino Yashia Malakani no Imperino, Yashia Malakani no Imperino, Yashia Malakani no Imperino. He's got up, he's got Dashmira, all the Libra Rus and Yana Focus, Yasma, Karam Karamishite, I hear grain of the American of Tide, the Holy Sister, all with one card of Imru, Amen. Hey, straight out. Moment, my eye is part, we shall have this part of the stream of his assay. Is other with Allah is Allah, made a good job. Way long and come across the sure also fish because of Anamasa. Amir and all my name, Amen. Barco, as Adina, and very well. Barco, Adina, and very well. Well, my very maybe lay long, miles of it, been named for lay long, and it's my shima, Barakatan, you know, I'm out of my love you. I would say, love me, so Him Kayin of a Yamin, and they gave him lay long, I was for saucer, and then lay long, and Barakatan. You know, you're like, Moshe ben Israel l'chon shira b'simcha rabba b'amru kulam. Micha Micha b'elam Micha neder b'kedesh neretz hilas eslicha. Hapus hora b'necha. Mikin hayom lefnei Moshe Eli anu b'amru. Adonai yimlech le'im b'har. V'namar shpad Adonai sakir v'golim men chazik v'manu baruch atadinoi go'al Yisrael. Ashivin anu Ushamir Tzisinu Venu L'chaim Tevim L'Shalom Yatavat Elam Ki L'Shamir Masilinu Ota Baruch Atadina Yishamer Sama Yisrael L'Ab Siad Ali Siad Ashmir Dava Ma'amali Baruch Sevi Yamam Bosir Yasna Pakarim Leitonu v'meichayin v'chayim v'Yisrael v'Kolov v'Karnim Imru Amen. V'heishmeir Alam v'Marach v'Olam v'Omer v'Maya Yisparech v'Yishtabach v'Yispar v'Yisrim v'Yisnaseh v'Yisodor v'Salav v'Yisalosh v'Yigoshav v'Yikol Leilam v'Kamachaz v'Shiro Sotur v'Kamachaz v'Kamasa Damir v'Olam Imru Amen.
God, let me see how that's made up. Oh, the Rusa, the Apple, the after trying to curve me fed. I ain't going to be made by high, the whole basic story. Oh my God, over my card of him, Amen. Hey, Shmeen, I'm about that. Well, man, my started, we shot up, we started, I say, the Darby Celebrity Solution, and go to people. Also, the mayor, all of him, Amen. The sky was losing was in the holy shop. One of going to be Shmaya, Amen. Hey, Shlomer, I've been Shmaya, I'm taking Molina, I'll call you show him, Amen. So he says, show him in name. We have to tell him Molina, I'll call you show him, Amen.
It is made of his
Nemar boyad in the Malach Kolaret, Boyamuhu Yadino Yachod, Shmayachod.
Amen. 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 40. My father and them are brothers. These kids are my cousins, so.
Great. So you moved from Detroit to that?
I'm calling for them, and I'm here for the guy. Number one. Mayor, right? Very nice. Good to meet you.
So I know,
You know that?
so.
Everything has a shirt. It's not like. Okay, so. Okay, so why don't we buy down? Why don't we buy down? Yeah, and then it's the person who brings it. But I think it's anything else? Otherwise, it's not a shot.
Found a piece of paper.
Why don't we buy?
I found a piece of paper. Found a piece of paper.
It's not a shot.
Robert, where's that airplane?
Found a new one of it.
Think about this.
I found a new one of the other. Found a new airplane. I found a new. they help you be able to do it.
Any back? Huh?
Do you have any questions?
I'll talk to you in the car. What's up?
Hello, Rabbi. How are you? Thank you for the something different that you don't get. You always come with